All right, and we're here with Kody Hrastnik, Road to the Title 3 striker.
Yes, sir.
Get an update, my man. Let's talk about it. Last time we talked, I know you were getting ready. You couldn't really say too much about the show, but now we've seen you there, up there on that stage. How is it all settling in right now?
We're doing good. You know what I mean? It was a very surreal experience, and I'm glad I had the opportunity to get back up there and kind of actually show my stuff this time. Obviously I got brutally knocked out in the first season against the big dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep feeding me fucking giants for some reason. So I needed to show up and show out this time, and I got to do just that.
Absolutely. I mean, talk to me about the evolution, man, because you were there at the beginning. You kind of got shelved for a really long time, and you get this second opportunity to come back to be part of the show. I'm sure you're incredibly thankful. But talk to me about the differences between the first time you went and this time.
So the first time I went, I was a few months off of the last MMA fight that I had. I'd cut to 185 pounds in a not so healthy way, and I didn't take that loss too well. So when I was presented with Power Slap, I just kind of saw it as an opportunity to get back in. I didn't really think too much of it, and I jumped the gun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know a lot of people come up off the couch for this for the most part, I guess, and there's no excuses on it. But with how long I've been in combat training, I should have been ready for that. You know what I mean? I should have put a little bit more thought process into that because I had it brought to me a few months previous to that, and
Mm-hmm.
I had declined it. Um, but it was a wake up call. I got home, and usually after my losses, I'm pretty devastated about stuff because I put in a lot of work, a lot of hard time, and being knocked out for the first time, it was weird. It wasn't quite the same. It didn't sit with me the same. And I was totally cool with it. I think getting it out of the way was something that needed to happen because it was obviously a fear of everybody's that's when it's never happened before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I went 8 years and nobody was able to touch my chin like that until I met Mitchell Sipe. So um, I think getting it out of the way helped a lot, and then I got home, I started grinding and learn the hard way not to hit up Erica when you want to fight and you think you're ready for shit because she doesn't care. She's not going to book you when you're being a bug. And, so I just had to be patient. I had to learn how they work and how they want us to work. And I just kept grinding and grinding and do what I needed to do. Eventually, something paid off and they decided to give me another shot. And the second I got that phone call, I turned it all the way up. And it helped out and it paid off in the long run, not necessarily with wins,
Mm-hmm.
but being able to show who I am, showcase my family, and provide for my family in a better way,
Yeah.
and just market myself on a bigger platform and really get my name out there for when I do come back to the cage.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge platform. Obviously, the eyes on this show, phenomenal, keep breaking viewership records every single week. So it's great to see. Let's talk to me, my man. Darius the Destroyer, you know very well, and I think our viewers know as well, the legendary history that this guy has in slap fighting. You
Absolutely.
you get that opportunity to go up there against him. What's going through your mind? Like, and how excited are you?
Oh yeah, it was nothing but excitement. The second that name came across my platform, it was nothing but fireworks for me. I was super excited. I wanted the contract right then and there, but we all big old waiting game in this stuff. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not often that you necessarily get legends this early in this part of the sport, and he at one point in time was noted to be the greatest of all time in what we do.
Mm-hmm.
He was the slap fight championship heavyweight champion for a long time, went lots of crazy stupid rounds with Ron Wolverine, and he did really well right up until they got to the power slap platform. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be just a stepping stone for a legend. You know what I mean? I needed to show that I'm here to stay. I'm here to climb these rankings, and I'm going to be a problem for these people at no matter what weight class I'm in.
Absolutely. Definitely an honor for sure. Things didn't go your way, but talk to me about that match because I know things still aren't really settling with you, in regards to, how it all unfolded.
Well, again, being a professional now, being able to sit with my losses is a little better. It's more like everybody says, it's learning. It's not a loss. You know, I'm sitting at 0-3 right now on the power slap platform, but each time my performance has gotten better. You know, I went from getting knocked out cold and not being able to take the shot at all because I didn't prepare for it, to I made a little bit of a mistake, moved a little too much, and I got called for clubbing. Had I gone one more round with a clean shot, it would have been my fight. And then I get to Darius and no fouls committed, a little bit of unsportsmanlike conduct that may or may not have costed me the fight, but I don't even know that yet. So we'll have to see what it says. Yeah, I mean, so the next one, the only thing left to do is win, you know, and it's going to be in spectacular fashion, no matter who it's against, what weight classes it's in. I'm with the shits. I'm here for the people, for the fans. I don't do this for clout, you know. I don't necessarily. Yes, I do it for money, but it's money for my family. I do it because I need to live, and this is what wakes me up in the morning. I fucking hate my life without training. I can't stand it without being able to fight, and taking off the time that power slap forces me to take off sucks a lot, but it burns a lot, and it's going to make me a problem for these people.
Yeah.
And sooner than later, I'm going to be one of the next rising contenders.
Yeah. So, I mean, what's next for you? You want to stay at heavy? Could you switch classes?
Well, I haven't necessarily had like an official conversation with anybody about switching classes. They know I want to go to light heavyweight. That was originally what I was going to do when I went against Mitchell, because I was at 235 around that time.
Yeah.
After the fight, I had gained some daddy weight. And so I figured at the time, without being in an actual gym, I'd just stay at heavyweight and just get better at where I'm at, you know. And that's where most of my wins are at in martial arts. So it was a good convincing side from my coach to be able to stay up here and just take it for now. And then when I'm ready and in a position to start getting back down like I am now, then go full send on it. So I'm working on that right as we speak. If I get down lower and they call me, if we have that card in December, I think they're wanting to do, and then another one in January, I'm with it for heavyweight or light heavyweight. I'll be ready. I hear Abu Dhabi's already up and booked, so I'm not really too worried about that right now. But, you know, it's Big Bird season, baby. Let me eat. It's time to hunt.
Absolutely, man. You know, I'm sure it's not the last time we're going to get to see you up there on stage doing your thing. I'm actually happy potentially with that move to light heavyweight. I know it's a killer at the top there, but I think, you know, any time that you can move down, you definitely get an advantage. So I think you can do some damage there, and just keep putting the work, my man. Keep on grinding, and hopefully we see you back up there on stage real soon.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Thank you, Corey.
All right. Much love. Take care, dude. We'll talk soon.
Have a good one.